Hey guys, today I've got a quick review and unboxing of the Housery LED Desk Lamp. Let's go ahead and unbox this and see what we are working with here. One thing that is pretty cool is that it does come with a little notebook here. It looks to be leather bound, including a pin. Let's take a quick look at this first. So this is the A6 hardcover notebook. And we can see here just a little notebook for writing down different kind of ideas and notes so you don't forget anything. Let's quickly test the pin out, see what kind of quality this is. Let's see how good this writes. Oh wow, this is actually a pretty good pin. Definitely very inky. So I'm going to make sure to hold on to that and put this notebook in the pin over to the side. Okay, so this is a desk lamp and it does kind of extend out. So we'll see what we're working with here. You can see it's kind of got like these extended arms, and then this is made to clamp on to your desk. I'm gonna have to back the camera out and then light up over your monitor. So let me back the camera up and we'll take a bigger look at this. So this is my setup right here. I've already got a bunch of lights, but we're gonna go ahead and add this one anyway because you can never have too many lights. Charging brick is what else is in the box. And then we have some kind of cool blue light glasses here. I've never actually had a pair of these. I normally just use the night light setting on the computer, but I am curious to test these. So I'll put those to the side as well. Get rid of the trash. So, like I mentioned, this thing is meant to clamp onto your desk and then you can fold it down over your monitors and get a nice kind of light onto your desk. So we are going to install it here shortly, but I mean, it's insane how tall this thing gets. It's way out of the frame at this point, but it can really extend pretty tall with this. Now, one thing I'm noticing is that I wish you could turn this down right here to aim this, but you can just do it like this and it does work pretty good on its own like that. And you can point these kind of every which direction that you would want them. But let's go ahead and install this. So like a lot of these lights, you want to go ahead and back up the little thing here a good amount so it's going to fit under your desk, but you don't want to do it too much because then you just have to twist it a lot more when you're on the bottom side of your desk. So right there is the perfect amount. I'm just going to install it here for now. And then you reach on your desk and righty tighty, tighten it down, and it should be very clamped on there, basically completely locked down. You can see that is definitely not moving. I can't even adjust it more than that. Just checking out the different angles and stuff. I mean, this thing can really move a lot of different ways. You've got rotation in this axis. You've got just the folding of the brackets itself. And then, of course, you've got the head up top that can fold and go different directions too. So let's get this plugged in and then we'll check out how bright it is in the different color modes. And then your port is right here on the front. Super simple. My office here is pretty dim, as you've probably been able to tell, so that's why I have so many lights. So I'm hoping that this can solve my problems. One tap, it is just a super light touch and the light comes on. That's pretty nice. Let's say you are writing or something or even reading right here and need a little bit extra light. That's gonna help. And then let's go ahead and if we hit the mode button, we can switch between the colors of the light. But before we do that, let's go ahead and turn up the brightness. So you just tap the light button and there's 4 different settings of lightness, actually 5. So let's get it back to the brightest right there. And that is very bright. That is going to be very nice for reviews and things like that. And now we could hit mode and we should be able to switch between the different colors of light. So we've got bright white and then a very orangey light. So that's cool to be able to see all the different kind of colors. But honestly, I'm very impressed at how kind of bright and crisp this light is. And of course, if you wanted to get some kind of angled shots, you could do that with how ambidextrous this light is, being able to move in so many different directions. And you could also even raise it up a little bit like that. So there is an A button here, which will auto adjust the brightness. So I don't want that. I want to be able to set it as much as I want, as much light or as little light as I want. But overall, guys, this is a pretty sweet monitor stand. You can fold it out of the way when you don't want it in the way. And then when you're ready to need some additional light, you fold it right out and just tap of a button, you can turn it off and you can turn it on. I will have a link to this product down in the description below, as well as a link to all of my home kind of tech products in the top right. So check it out, guys, and thank you very much for watching Modern Reviews.